honor of Mickey Mouse's 88th birthday, I'm going to be sharing with you all of my Disney favorites. Since I already have a blog post version of this video, I'm going to be looking down frequently to read off of my blog posts. Favorite Disney park? Disneyland. I have visited Disney World. It was fun, but it was really big, and I know Disneyland is held back by being so small, but I don't know. I just like the smaller park better. It's in my home state, and it's the original Disney park, so that's pretty special. Favorite Disney park attraction? Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I'm not a roller coaster person. I hate it, but this ride has just enough twists and turns to be thrilling, and I'm enjoying it, but I'm not hating it the whole time. Favorite moment / experience at a Disney park? Honestly, every time I've gone to the park, it's been an absolute blast, but I think a lot of Disney fans would say this. There's nothing like the first time. I was 8 years old, and you know, I was getting autographs in my autograph book, taking pictures with characters. I wanted to ride everything. I wanted to see the parade. Also the innocence and the excitement. I don't know. There's nothing like the first time. Moving into Disney Channel territory, favorite Disney Channel show? Lizzie McGuire. She was such a relatable character to me. The awkward moments, the clumsiness, trying to find out where you could fit in. I remember watching it, reading the books. Ugh, Lizzie McGuire was everything. Favorite animated Disney Channel show? Duh, Kim Possible. I went through such a spy phase because of Kim Possible. Does anyone else remember the Kim Possible clothing line? Because I owned like everything from that line. I have this random memory of me going to my local rec center. I was taking a pottery class one summer, and I remember going in full Kim Possible, head to toe. Kim Possible shirt, Kim Possible green like khakis. Yeah. Favorite Disney Channel original movies? If we're talking about standalone, hands down, Stuck in the Suburbs. And then, of course, I have to go with Cheetah Girls 1 and 2. I didn't hate the third one. Not my favorite. I just 1 and 2. That's what I grew up with. By the time the third one came out, I was sort of moving out of that phase. And then, of course, High School Musical 1 and 2. Favorite Disney princess movie? Mulan and Aladdin. And if I were to add a third, Pocahontas. Growing up, my favorite Disney princess movies were Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. As I got older, my taste really changed. I guess I just liked the princesses that not many people talked about. You know, everybody loves Ariel. Everyone loves Belle. You never really hear anyone say my favorite princess movie is Mulan. You've probably already guessed my favorite Disney princesses: Mulan, Jasmine, and Pocahontas. I wrote here, Mulan's courage is something I admire and strive for. Jasmine longs to be independent, free from strict rules. I can relate to that as an artist. And then there's Pocahontas. I grew up reading about women like her in history, and I know there's controversy about Disney making a Pocahontas movie. I still see her as a real person, and I watch that movie and think, wow, she actually did that. She actually put her life on the line to save John Smith in an effort to find peace between the two peoples. So, yeah, I mean, high standards. Very high standards. Favorite Disney prince? Flynn Rider and Aladdin. If I were to be swept off my feet by a Disney prince, I would probably go for Flynn Rider. I don't know if this has come across, but I can be a very serious person, and I need someone who's really funny to balance me out. Flynn just has this very humorous personality that, you know, it's really fun to watch, and he's voiced by Zachary Levi, so I mean, Zachary Levi is basically the real life Flynn Rider. I don't hate it. Every time I see Aladdin, the things that he does really, they really speak to me. For example, he goes to extreme lengths to steal food, and then he sees these children starving and he gives them his food, even though he's in the same place they are. Also, when he gives Genie his freedom. Oh, it's like one of my favorite moments in just all the Disney movies. Favorite royal Disney couple / love story. This goes to Beast and Belle. In the end, Beast turns into this super handsome prince, and yet Belle fell in love with him when he was still a beast, and there's such a depth to that. Looking beyond outer appearance, it's swoon-worthy. Favorite animated Disney movie. So this is just like overall. That would be Tarzan. Everything really comes together. The environment, the story, the soundtrack by the master, Phil Collins. More people need to talk about Tarzan because it's amazing. Favorite non-princess character? Easy. Megara and Esmeralda. Growing up, I was obsessed with Esmeralda. I had this awesome purple skirt that had Esmeralda all over it. Wore that all the time with my Pocahontas shirt because I was a Disney fashionista in the 90s. The weird thing is, I didn't watch Hunchback until I was older. I just really loved the character. Megara is sassy, and I just see a lot of myself in her. Esmeralda's also sassy. I don't know, just the sassy characters, I relate to that. Favorite non-prince character. I picked Stitch and Phoebus from Hunchback. I know Stitch could be seen as a sidekick. I've seen him classified as a sidekick, but he's a main character in the movie. That's why I put him in this category. Who doesn't love Stitch? The whole idea of not fitting in and trying to find your place is so relatable. I like Phoebus for the same reasons I like Flynn Rider. He's hilarious. And I don't know, I just love Phoebus. Favorite talking Disney sidekick. Easy. Genie, Mushu, Robin Williams, and Eddie Murphy in cartoon Disney sidekick form. What is there not to love and appreciate? Favorite non-talking Disney sidekick. Miko and Pegasus. Miko's love for food is... he always wants food, and I'm just like, right? Who doesn't always want food? Pegasus. Sassy. So freaking sassy. Also, who wouldn't want a Pegasus? Favorite Disney villain? Hades. As you can see, I'm really into humor and comedy, and Hades is really funny. He's kind of the villain version of Genie. Animated Disney characters I am most like. Belle? I look most like Belle. I love reading. I like to look past outer appearance. And Megara, because sass. All day, every day. I like to think of myself as Belgara. Least favorite character from a Disney movie. This was so easy to answer. Frances from Swiss Family Robinson and Snow White from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Their voices get to me and irritate me and make me angry. I can't do it. I just can't. I'm sorry. Favorite soundtrack from an animated Disney movie. This should come as no surprise. Tarzan and Brother Bear, because Phil Collins. No one talks about it. The music. Phil Collins' angelic voice. Talk about it. Favorite song from an animated Disney movie. Currently, it's I See the Light from Tangled. That song is so gorgeous. And not only in the English language, this song translates so well to other languages, which I think is important because Disney is a worldwide company. Music is universal. It's a beautiful thing. Favorite cover of a song from an animated Disney movie? Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride by Jump 5. I stand by that decision. I absolutely do. Moving into Pixar territory. Favorite Pixar movie? I love the Monster Inc. series. There's just something about the concept and the heart of this series. I absolutely love it. And also, let me grab two friends. Ta-da! I have stuffed animal versions of Sully and Mike from Monsters University. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you looking for the crazy Disney lady? Hi, that's me. Favorite Pixar character? Okay, I picked Mike Wazowski and Woody. I'm just gonna read what I wrote. I love Woody's loyalty and desire to preserve tradition. I love that no matter how many times Mike gets criticized and knocked down, he gets back up and finds a way to succeed. A friend and a fighter. Two things that I strive to be. Favorite song from a Pixar movie? Duh. Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts. If you can listen to that song and not dance or sing along, there's something wrong with you, and I don't think it's possible for us to be friends. What Disney/Pixar movie makes me cry without fail? There's so many, but Lilo and Stitch and Toy Story 3. Those are two of my favorite movies. The part that makes me cry in Lilo and Stitch, let's see, there's the part where Stitch isn't really fitting in and he's reading The Ugly Duckling. That part gets to me. Toy Story 3, because I'm sort of in that child to adult transition myself. I know I'm like 23, you're like, grow up already. But it is hard when Andy has to give up his toys. It's not just that I relate to it because like, oh, I have to give up my toys. It's just the symbolism of it, giving up childhood. It's a hard thing to do, especially when you get that first foot in the adult world and you're like, nope, nope, take me back, and it's too late because you're being dragged into adulthood and there's no stopping. It's full speed ahead and all you want to do is go back. Favorite live action Disney movie? Into the Woods. I saw this movie when it came out. I had high expectations because I love musicals, I love Disney, and I loved the cast, so I was like, this has to be really good. And it was. It was amazing, and honestly, I bought the soundtrack and I have not stopped listening to it. And it's been like, what, 2 years? Amazing. The Pirates of the Caribbean series. Johnny Depp's a pirate. There's lots of pirates. There's lots of fighting. There's curses and more pirates. What's not to like? Also the soundtracks. Hans Zimmer, another musical genius. The last one is the Moon Spinners, which is from the Walt Disney Film Classics collection. It stars Haley Mills. This movie is definitely underrated. You never hear people talking about the Moon Spinners. When I was a child, I found this movie in the library, and I don't even know how many times I checked it out. It's a really good movie. Really good. Favorite live action Disney character? Jack Sparrow. What do you want me to say? Who else could it possibly be? Favorite soundtrack from a live action Disney movie? I already talked about this. Into the Woods. So good. Favorite song from a live action Disney movie? Agony from Into the Woods. Basically, Cinderella's prince, played by Chris Pine, and Rapunzel's prince, they sing about their agony over love in water. Yeah, it's, you have to experience it for yourself to understand. Don't judge me because the song is great and that's why I like it. I'm being dead serious. It's really fun to sing along to. Favorite Disney quote. There's so many great Disney quotes, but one of my favorites comes from Mulan. The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all. Now you know everything you've never wanted to know about me in regard to Disney. If there's any other questions you want to ask me, if you would like a more detailed answer about why I like certain characters or movies or songs, whatever, feel free to comment. This is a community. I welcome the interaction with open arms. I want to wish Mickey Mouse a very happy 88th birthday. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that red button down below to subscribe, become a member of my YouTube family, and receive notifications every time I upload. I will see you in my next video. Bye!